recording. Okay, so retcon. First things first. You know what? No. Recap. Since we only got through one round last time, Serpent is now at about half health. I believe the Serpent, after getting damaged by Ebrin, erected another wall of ice down by him, and the Chief made headway towards Hedrun, and Hedrun, at their turn in the battle, uttered the phrase, "I'm done playing now," and used Cone of Cold to try and knock out the Chief. I do have to retcon him being knocked out because he has Relentless Endurance, so his first attack that would bring him down to 0 brings him down to 1 HP. So everything else would follow as it was, but he would be at 1 HP. She still would have gotten away from the opportunity attack and attacked him, which is what brought him down to that. And yeah, and I think that's pretty much all we got through last time, because I didn't have some of the tribal warriors inside the combat rounds, and they are in there now. The sheriff has arrived, so you should be able to control that on your turn, Ben. So let me just...
It looks like he has his own turn in the round order.
He does. He has his own initiative.
Oh, but he was right before me, so yeah.
Yeah, so I guess it really doesn't matter all that much.
Okay.
He's alive. Okay. With this in mind, it is going to bring us, back to the Ice Serpent, because Ice Serpent had a ridiculous initiative order. What is he gonna do?
He's gonna tail whip the Chief, right?
I mean, he does have multiple attacks that he can do. He could tail whip the Chief. Is he going to? Perhaps not.
Oh, you think you're not dead yet?
It is wishful thinking. Aethros, you are up by his head. Jesus, fuck, that song is loud. Going back. Okay, you are up by his head because you were able to make an attack with the hammer against him. The Ice Serpent is going to first target you with one of his attacks.
Thank the Lord. As I'm in his mouth practically.
Yeah, you've taken a lot of hits. But you have been resisting the con saves that you've had to make, so that's pretty freaking impressive. Alright, with his fangs, he's going to go in for a bite against you, Aethro. His first attack is going to miss, as you are able to kind of nimbly fly out of the way, you being very proficient in your wonderful wings that you grow on occasion.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to make a second attack against you. Ooh, second one's going to miss. He is not rolling too good. He rolled a 14 and a 15. And his last thing he's going to do is he's going to turn and fire another beam of ice down by Irini, trying to connect it to the other segment that he made over by Ebrin, to kind of cut the battlefield a little bit. However, the Berserker warrior will have to make a con save. And he will succeed. He takes some damage. Alright, and he used his action, so he is going to... That's going to be the end of the Serpent's turn. The Serpent trying to cut the battlefield a little bit, so that way there's less movement available to people. That'll be its turn, which will bring us to, conveniently, the guy who I just targeted, who's going to run down by Irini. Does he even have that much movement? He does not. He is going to get closer, though. He'll probably dash. He'll dash. Get right up in her biz. But he can't do anything really with that right now. He doesn't have anything that he could do as a bonus action right now. At least this turn. That'll be his turn, which will bring us to the sheriff.
Alright. So hopefully this moves the sheriff. Can move him. He has a movement speed of 13 feet. Oh, it says the game is currently paused, so I can't move.
There you go.
Alright, so move him there. And then he is going to target Ice Snake and attack with his short sword. It doesn't look like he has multi-attack.
As a skeleton, he does not have multi-attack as a skeleton.
Okay, so it's just one attack with him?
It'd be one attack with him, yes.
See how he does. Ooh.
That is not going to hit against the serpent, unfortunately.
Then yeah, he's just gonna stay there.
Skelly Boy doing Skelly Boy things.
Yeah, he's still getting used to having no muscle, and yeah.
Yeah, since that all literally got ripped off of him, you know, little details.
Yeah, just how sentient like is he at this like does he realize who he is?
Oh no, his spirit's gone.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
he's just an animated
he's not the
body.
sheriff. He's,
Okay.
yeah, he's just bone.
He's not the sheriff. He is the sheriff of the dead.
Yeah, he is the body of the sheriff.
All right. I don't know if this would work. So. I'm going to move right here, and then I'm going to use, as part of my Boon of the Twilight Shadow, the Fearful Dark ability. So I'm going to cast Darkness, and then I'm going to spend how many hit dice? 5 hit dice.
Okay.
So we'll do 5d6 necrotic damage. And I don't know if that is at the start or is that every turn someone's in the darkness.
It would be. Oh yeah, I realized I never actually clarified that. It would be when they would start, if they start their turn within the darkness, they would take the damage.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Darkness. Oh, I just realized I didn't have to move. Can I take back that move then?
I will allow it, yes.
Okay. Because I keep forgetting that Darkness actually has a range. And I kind of don't want to use it on myself.
I mean, that's fair.
So I'm going to place it right here.
Okay.
And so that's 5d6 of necrotic damage that they would take at the beginning of their turn.
Okay. Perfect. So you spend 5 hit dice, and it'll do 5d6 necrotic damage. Our extremely powerful Orb of Darkness.
Yeah, and it looks like I can't modify my hit dice, but I'll just remember that I have 0 at this point.
I can take them off.
Okay.
Okay.
And then, yeah, if I do actually have movement, I want to fly over here. And that's going to be it for my turn.
Okay. So you channeling your some of the powers that you have gained over the time, at least recently, you conjure this large orb of darkness. Honestly, it'd be pretty much anybody who can see the serpent would see this large black globule appear behind it, completely overtaking one of the tribal warriors within itself. And then you take off flying kind of along the backside of the serpent. Okay. That guy is dead. That'll bring us to Irini. Irini, you are going to... I really should read through some of the stuff that she can do.
But even in simple routine videos, there are often absurd details included to catch attention and drive engagement.
Yeah, there's that ram attack that we talked about last
She
time.
does. She also has Mantle of Majesty. She could cast Command as a bonus action on each of her turns for a minute. Mantle of Inspiration, what does that one do? Okay. That one's not going to be as useful right now. Yeah, I think what she'll do is she will... Yes, she's going to... Okay, she's going to... Command does not... It doesn't... You don't do any rolls with disadvantage if you're attacking them with Command. It's not like Friends or other type of control spells. So she's going to first use her ram attack against the berserker who's in front of her. Is gonna hit for a decent chunk of damage. I mean, for what she can do. She did max damage for what she can do. And then, is this other one a concentration spell? As if you were concentrating on a spell, so I don't think she would do that. She's going to maintain her concentration on hold person to keep that one warrior out of battle. She will, because she can see you, Ibrin, she will inspire... Ooh. Yeah. She would see you, because Mirrors would be just out of eyesight for her. So she's just going to inspire you again, Ibrin.
Did I use it last time?
I think you did, because you used Sharpshooter
Yes.
on one of your
correct.
attacks.
Okay.
So, because you're within, she plays you a little ditty on her lyre, and you feel inspired.
How metal. She rams somebody with her horns, pulls out her lyre, and just...
Plays a little ditty, yep.
Yeah.
She's
Blood
pretty
running
cool.
down
Little
her
blood
horn.
like flies off the top of her horns, you know, her
Yeah.
yeah.
At this point, I'm imagining her to be like Mr.
Right? That'll bring us to Zienna, who does she see? She would see the serpent. She would not see Atina Hedrun. She would not see the tribal warrior up on top. Does she have any freaking healing shit? She's not doing too hot. I think she would... she's going to try and make her way around to help Irini.
A safe move. Well, safer anyway.
She would get to about there if she dashes. So she would run around the large thing of ice, and she would see the one tribal warrior that's frozen in place, and then the other one who's getting ready to go in and attack Irini. And kind of prepare for an attack next round, but she doesn't have anything she can do this round, I don't think. I don't think she has any bonus action spells she could use right now. She does not. So, that'll be her turn as she runs around. That'll bring us to Big Toon, who is not doing that great.
So, this ice wall that is to my west here,
Yes.
would I be able to stand in this square? Only like half, you know, theoretically half, you know, encased or whatever you want to call it.
I would say you probably could.
Sweet. Alright, slide around to that side there. And gotta do what I gotta do here.
Hacking and a slashing.
Yeah, and I should get flanked now.
That is correct. The sheriff is technically flanking with you on the big guy.
But is he your ally? That's the question.
Mm-hmm. Well, he hasn't hit me yet, so.
I would say he is considered your ally at this time.
At least for now. Attack.
At least the serpent sees both of you guys as his enemy.
22 will hit.
Sweet. No, I don't need to edit.
Alright, for a nice 10 damage on the first attack.
And he's swaying back around.
Oh. 18 will just hit.
Sweet.
Alright, for another 8. Okay. As you move into position, seeing the skeletal sheriff go in and try to make an attack, you seize the opportunity. Bringing Flare Glimmer around, you make 2 really good strikes against the creature. You see that like your attacks have impact, maybe not as much impact as what you've had previously with other creatures, but you can tell that it's definitely doing damage. As you see like ripples of like where the flames and the radiant energy, like the residue still kind of lingers on the creature, it doesn't disappear. You know that you're actually having an impact.
Okay. And then I'd like to try to use my bracer and get to that log there.
Okay. Make your athletics check. Yes, you will be able to throw your shield, and then by pulling on the ripcord of the bracer, you're able to move yourself back over to the log.
Bonus, that's a action, and I moved, so all I got. Yep.
Okay.
Did you take one off of there, or is that from...
Yep, I took care of that already for you. I just had your sheet open because I was reading what it did, and I did the modification for you already.
Perfect.
Alright, that'll bring us to Matra, who I think is also, given that we have enough allies here, how many spell slots does she have left? No third
More than
levels. I think what she's gonna do, freaking stupid actions. Everything costs an action. She is going to get the most amount of visibility because she really can't see. She can't see Atina. She can't see the tribal warrior up to the north, which is fine. And she can't really see the other people that Irini is fighting. She is going to. No, she'll end up dashing to get over by Ebrin. I wrote there. And then get ready to help assist on this side. But that's really all she can do this turn. That guy's dead. That'll bring us to Miris.
Okay. Since the I guess the last time the one guy that I had my hex on died,
Yep.
does that mean I get to move it on to a new enemy now?
Yes, a new enemy that you can see. You can move it to.
Okay. Can I move it next to the one bad guy next to Arini?
Yes, you can. As you pull that magical energy out of that corpse, and you kind of like with your fingers guide it over to the other creature. You watch as they get enveloped in that same purple cloud of energy that you're very familiar with.
Okay. And then I think I'll move right near Libran.
Okay.
And then the guy next to Arini, I think. Yeah, I'll go ahead and cast Chill Touch.
Okay. Go ahead and target them and make your attack.
Peril to pass by, it seems that you operate the locked now, and you do have to charge it for about 3 hours for it to go.
Alright, that is gonna hit. Go ahead and roll for damage, sir.
Is it more window?
Alright. And then you can do like a slash roll 1d6 for extra hex damage.
Okay.
I forgot I was supposed to make a quick button for you for that, and I did not do that this week.
Yeah, you're good.
Alright, for a total of 15 damage.
Alright, yeah, I think that's all I can do.
Okay. And then the Berserker, because of Chill Touch, technically can't regain any health until the end of his next turn, because of the necrotic energy kind of enveloping him right now. Alright. That'll bring us to the warrior who is not paralyzed down by Arini, who is going to, I think, run up to her and attack her with his spear. Running through the underneath the trees to get up close to her. He will have flanking. Attacking with his spear. That is gonna hit, unfortunately. And she takes damage. She does succeed on her con save to maintain hold person. But she does have to make another con save because of possible extra poison damage. And she will not succeed on that one. So as of right now, well, I got a little extra damage. Hold on.
Unfortunately, on Hobart's first pass, he did sort of smear a paramount.
Oof.
He thinks he's done. The answer is he's
It's a good thing the damage is only a one-off. And unfortunately, that will bring her off of her hold person, and she is poisoned. She can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of her turns, though, to break the poison condition. Poison just means you have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls. Not a great condition in battle, regardless.
But after resetting him with a normal amount of speeding control, Hobart did a pretty good job speeding up the King's Spear S. Are you doing better already?
Alright, where the hell is my poisoned icon?
Unfortunately, there were a few smudges near the edges of the window, and particularly one in the top left corner.
She's just going to be listed as diseased for the time being. It's all good. She's not actually diseased. Anyway. Okay. And he does not have multi-attack, so that was his powerful attack for the turn. It'll bring us to Ibrin.
Roll a d8 for me, sir.
Yes, sir.
What's that do again?
It's his ring of
Stuff and
regeneration.
things.
Yeah.
Just to recover some health.
Yep. Thought that's what it was, but I wasn't sure.
Alright, well, better than nothing.
This is true.
I'm going to attack.
No.
We're gonna go for this guy.
Okay. Ooh, I have to drop the whole person.
my
He's
trap
not
cover.
paralyzed anymore.
I'm going to sharpshooter, and I get advantage because a teammate nearby.
So you're going for which one were you going for again? The Trouble Warrior or the Berserker?
The one up top above her.
Okay, perfect. Yes, you would have advantage from that one. You love to see it. Close, but not a d20. It does hit though.
So that's 3d6 plus 10 plus 2.
That is correct. Oh, fuck balls, I forget how much damage you do with that. As you deal a massive blow to this Berserker who has not had a chance to really deal any damage quite yet. But he's still standing, but he's very much like, you hit him like in a tendon or something, so like he's very much crippled. But he's still holding on through sheer willpower.
Well, we're gonna do the same thing again.
Okay.
With a sharpshooter and attack the same guy.
Alright, that will hit. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Sitting there like, I think it's from the Punisher. But, the no, wait.
Yeah, right. All right, for another 18 damage as you ready up your second shot and hit him in a vital area. You watch as some of the blood kind of splurts out off of the side of his neck, and he falls almost in like two different directions as he falls to the ground. The blood kind of pooling down onto the ice nearby. Irini kind of looks at you and like gives out the sigh of relief. Not doing too hot herself right now.
I would. Wave at her. I got your back. Alright, everybody else, take care of the guy behind her. I can't do anything. That's the rest of my attacks, so
Alright.
stay where
I
I'm
wave
at.
at her. Hi.
End my turn.
That'll bring us to Ono. I completely forgot. Ono has his healing spell prepared. And let's see who's hurting the most nearby. Probably you, Ibrin. Spit's doing okay.
Can he see Big Tune?
He can, but I don't believe he'd be able to reach him. 55 feet. Which spells? Does he have Cure Wounds or Healing Word? I think it's Cure Wounds.
Yeah, I don't think he has the option for healing word.
Because I think with the relationship that they have, us telepathically still all linked, he would make the move up to Kitty to try to heal him and then probably step back. But that's just my thought.
He's still alive. He doesn't need healing, right? He's fine.
I mean, need is a strong word.
I mean,
Would
you and
greatly
Ibrin are not
appreciate,
doing-
yes.
You and Ibrin are both not doing too hot as far as health is concerned.
Right.
You are also closer to the more critical action going on. Okay, real talk. How different is this? Okay. Ono's gonna do some bullshit that Ono would totally do.
Sounds about right.
Ono has not used his boon yet. Oh no, because he's right now. Ono cannot. Oh fuck, he'd have to dash. Never mind. Ono would not do his bullshit. Oh. Wait, hold the phone. Nope, that won't help. Cause I'm trying to figure out how to get you closer.
You can
And
spend
his-
additional hit dice. It says.
Oh shit,
To
you're
increase
right.
it by 10 feet. He could also use his movement, then bonus action swap. If you want to get Big Tune as far away as possible, he would just swap, use the extra hit dice. I don't think he has anything that would use the hit dice. So he could teleport up to 90 feet away if you wanted to use all of them.
This is true. This is true. Range of the teleport by 10 feet for each additional hit die spent. So if he were to move up to Spit, that 15 feet there, which would bring him... He could spend 2 hit die and do a 40-foot teleport, and then swap Spit and Big Tune around. Spit has more health than Big Tune right now. I think he would do that. I feel like he's worried about Kitty. He's gonna do that. Although the question is Big Tune willing?
Oh yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay. He's going to use his Boon of Sigil's Children, and he's gonna look to Spit and be like, "Tag in, you got this, buddy." And then look to Big Tune and like to point at the two of them, and then with like a snap of his fingers, as if like, almost as if ringing out on strings of the weave, he's going to swap Spit and Big Tune's locations.
I might lose my lunch, but just because not only did I use my thing, but then I immediately like seconds after.
And then he's going to, with a second level spell slot. Yeah, with a second level spell slot, he is going to use Cure Wounds on Big Tune. You look like you could hit a hand here, Kitty.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I'm not even gonna pretend.
You recover 19 health.
Yeah, that's gonna help.
Not bad.
More than doubled what I had. So.
I don't have a lollipop for you. I'm sorry. And then I think that's gonna be what he does on his turn. He's gonna keep an eye out, probably looking at Spit to make sure Spit stays okay. But that'll probably be Ono's turn. The Chief with 1 HP and no uses of Relentless is going to...
Can he rage?
He does still have a rage that he could use. Every 10 feet of... Wait, that's... Yeah, I think he will. He has one more that he can use right now. He's going to rage, taking on... While he does have 1 level of exhaustion, he really doesn't give an F right now. He's going to rage and run in and try to make a couple attacks against Hedrun Atina. Move there. Because Atina does not have their reaction back yet. So this is a perfect opportunity for him. Oh wait, no. Atina does have their reaction back, because they had their turn right afterward. It'll be fine. Make an attack with his Beast Claw. Ooh, okay. Atina is actually, Aethros, you would be able to see the two of them fighting. You would see that Hedrun and Atina, in a similar fashion to how you and Ono are able to manipulate people's like attentions to kind of make them miss their attacks. You watch as she does the exact same thing against against Chief Taruk using silvery barbs.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
She'll make his attack
Oh
miss.
no.
Oh wait, no, I have to re-roll it because I only rolled it once. That one will miss though.
Do the same thing as
unfortunately.
us. But better.
And then he has a second attack that he can make. This one will hit. She doesn't have a rebuttal for that one. Ooh. She failed her saving throw. Okay, so she failed her saving throw. She takes additional damage. Additional 7. Okay. And that's gonna be his turn right now. He is pissed off and trying to deal some extra damage against Hedrun Atina. And he's actually being successful at it. That brings to Spit. Spitty boy. Spitty the boy is going to make an attack against the serpent. Feeling very, very confident given everything that has been going on. And he has an ally within 5 feet, so he would have pack tactics would kick in.
You already answered my question.
Attack is gonna hit. Does some damage. And he does not have multi-attack yet. He does have... Oh wait, he used his action surge already, I think, to make 2 attacks. One against the one of the creatures that was fighting Big Tune, and the other one down by everybody else. So never mind. That was last week. He will, though, I think, use his second wind as a fighter to recover a little bit of health, though. For a little bit, for a little bit of healings. Spit health. Will he move? I think he'll move to the other side of the log. He'll, like, take some cover behind the log.
Could he use his bonus action? Because doesn't he have the whatchamacalled? Where he can hide or disengage?
I had him use second wind to recover his health this turn.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. That's a bonus action.
Yeah, I had to look at it too. Otherwise, yeah, as a goblin, he would have the I can't remember what the actual name of it is, but yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it's action surge. That's the
Nimble escape.
Nimble. That's right.
special.
Correct. That'll bring it to Atina Hedrun's turn, who is going to move, which will trigger an opportunity attack from the chief. And he's definitely not going to pass that up.
The same thing's gonna happen though, Chief.
Does just the normal damage because she succeeded on her wisdom saving throw. So she's gonna move. To there. She is going to Misty Step to the other side of the skeletal snake.
Oh, she can see it. I was about to say you have to be able to see where you go, but she can see everything, can't she?
She has vision of everything that Oral's domain is pretty much her line of vision. Anything that her snow touches. And you're in the middle of a blizzard, so...
Yeah. I flip her off.
Yeah, so does that mean, like, she probably watched me when I had my last episode of Milk.
Oh yeah.
If it was outside, she definitely could have.
I hope she did, and I hope she was grossed out and threw up.
She is going to... she moves up behind Zienna, and she is going to prepare for something her next turn. And that will be her turn. She spends her turn moving to get up close to Zienna.
Sort of elemental like breath. That's canonically what it's gonna be. Is I just drink milk and that's what happens
Milk.
instead.
Milk breath. Oh wait, no,
Oh,
got
wow.
you, got you.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, Ben or Athros. It is the tribal warrior with
yeah.
inside the sphere of death.
5d6.
Okay. Starts his turn by taking 16 damage.
And he's also in complete darkness. You can't see where he is.
Correct. He is going to flip a coin. He is going to move up. To the Sheriff Skellyman. Seeing another new foe entering the fray, is going to attack the Skellyman. Ooh, he's actually going to move here. Because he still has movement. He technically has 5 more feet. Anyway, going to attack Skelly Boy with his spear. It'll be a 20 to hit. I do believe that hits Sheriff of the Dead.
Yep, 15 AC.
For 8 damage.
Okay.
And that is all gonna be all he can do. He unfortunately does not have awesome extra features that he can use against the skeleton. So Sheriff's in a decent spot right now. It'll be the warrior down by Irini that was paralyzed but is no longer paralyzed. He's going to turn and run up and attack Zienna. Seeing Hedrun appear in the area to go and assist. He's actually going to go in for a grapple. Which is a attack constituted by an athletics. No, attack with no damage, and then it's an athletics versus a athletics or acrobatics check. Gotta make sure I actually hit with it first. Wrong character sheet. That is gonna hit, so it is a strength check versus whatever Zienna's gonna contest with. Alright, it's a 15 versus Zienna. Strength is her strong suit. I forgot about that. Zienna is able to shake off the attempted grapple. And she's going to, well, that's going to be what the Tribal Warrior does. He really can't do much else because he sacrificed his attack. So, brings us to round 7 of the Ice Serpent.
Oh, he's in the darkness, he takes the damage too?
He does, so you can roll for him.
So since he's got 2 spots in it, he takes double the damage, right?
No.
Yeah, I did not.
Nice try.
No.
Alright. You can definitely tell that your attacks that you guys have been doing this whole time are having an effect. The serpent seems like he's, well, still able to fight pretty well. He seems like he's kind of holding himself together by whatever threads of magic are lingering within his body. He's struggling a little bit. However, he has an insane... I forgot about that.
If you want to continue forgetting about that, that's
Yeah.
cool too.
No.
That's not a thing you can do.
Serpent is going to... you'll see... Aethros, you would watch as he raises his head up into the air. He's going to dig underground.
Oh, Lord.
Alright. So it will be... He will be able to, with his standard movement, move his entire body underground temporarily.
It's like, we're talking like Pokemon Dig.
Absolutely.
That's a lot of movement if you can fit that whole body down. Uh-oh, I'm gone too.
Yep, nope, I had to highlight everything. Yeah, he has a starting base of 60-foot movement speed. It is a lot, and he's going to dash with one of his moves, or one of his actions that he can take.
Leaving my threat range. Leaving the skeleton's threat range.
I keep freaking... Okay, yep, it will be leaving both of your range. You both could get an opportunity attack against him first.
Okay.
I'm trying to not make you highlighted, but alas, it does not work that way,
Yeah.
apparently. Anyway, if you want to make your attack...
Oh, this token for a second.
Oh, wait. I gotta target him.
Yeah, I'm going to have to.
It, for some reason, not letting me target him.
Like, low-key, I'm
You
not
can-
happy about it.
I mean, you can target any section of his body if you don't want to target the head. If it's like you have to be within 5 feet.
Oh, I think that might be what it is.
Because any section that you target, I just make sure the damage comes out of the head because that's the main one. That is going to miss, unfortunately, though.
Yeah. I was just wondering, but flanking maybe? Because Sheriff's threatening him on the other side? Maybe? He's a big snake thing?
I'm going to say no on this one.
Oh, okay.
A little too far away. Good thought, though.
Yeah, I just would have killed him. I get it. Now the skeleton, gonna target him, have him target
A 20 will hit, though.
yeah. For some reason, his dice doesn't roll. I don't know if that's normal.
Yeah, I think it's because he's an NPC, like a partner
Oh,
character,
okay.
so it might not automatically
Okay.
give you dice to appear.
7 damage.
All right. Did not take my dice off, apparently. Or the damage off. One sec. There we go. Okay. Aethros, I'm moving you temporarily so I can highlight my freaking stupid snake.
Okay.
And now it doesn't want to highlight the head. What the balls? I know where you're supposed to be. I will move you back. There we go.
This is a really weird version of Snakes and Ladders you're playing right now.
As he's going to... You watch as he burrows underneath a layer of ice on this frozen lake or pond that you guys are on right now. And, like, you would be able to see for a moment as he fully submerges underneath the ice. You watch as he, like, almost as if swims through the water before disappearing from your sight as he doesn't leave a trail behind him. His charlatan body kind of blending in with the water itself. Gonna dash.
See, running away.
And I gotta move the rest of his freaking body to be in the right spot. Oh lordy, it messes with the whole mechanic. Alright, well, I guess it helps me anyway, because he won't be fully unsubmerged. He will reappear, the head and like that top section of him will reappear, bursting out of the ice right behind where Hedrun Atina is. So I guess that kind of works in my favor. So that will be one of his actions. And he is going to fire another beam of ice at... He's going to fire it... I know where he's going to fire it.
It's like WWE. He's gonna turncoat and attack Hedrun.
Gonna fire it next to Irini. Irini has to make a saving throw. Con save, I believe. I can't remember. Is it just ability checks or is it ability checks and saving throws for poison?
I'd have to double
Time to
check
find
that.
out. Attack rolls and ability checks. So Irini does not have disadvantage on this.
That's
Good.
helpful.
Okay, what is its spell save DC? Great question. Meets beats. She will just meet its spell save DC, so she will take half damage. For a whopping 7. She is still a hurting unit, but she is hanging on. As she is blasted with cold air from the wall of ice. Ibrin, Miris, Irini, and Matra. Technically right now, your vision is currently blocked from being able to see Zienna, the tribal warrior, Atina, and technically the serpent emerging from the ice. And that is going to be... it has one more thing it can do, but I don't think it's... Oh, I know what it's going to do. No, it can't do that. It takes 2 actions to do that. Never mind. That'll be its turn, which will bring us to the sheriff.
Alright, Sheriff's gonna take a swing at this druid guy or warrior that's next to him.
Okay.
Just imagine this. He just shrugs, turns around. That's all that you.
Yeah. No. But doesn't
Yeah.
feel bad about it either. Like it's dumb skeleton.
Yeah, he swings and he feels no emotions. You're not even sure if he really knows what he was doing more than
Yeah.
what you asked him to do.
You're using up a 3rd level spell slot, skeleton. Don't know how much longer you're gonna last.
If there was anything else you wanted to do, sorry, I kind of jumped the gun on that.
Oh no, he's not doing much. He's off the team next day tomorrow. So I'm gonna fly over here.
Okay.
Then I'm going to. I see Atina from the height I'm at.
So you are 20 feet in the
Yes,
air.
through the-
The walls of ice are 20 feet tall.
Okay.
I feel like you probably wouldn't. You'd be able to see the serpent, obviously, but I don't think you'd be able to see her.
I mean, we all are linked telepathically. We could be communicating her positions as well.
Yeah, I mean, you might have
Yeah.
a rough
mean,
idea where
you know-
she might be if people were talking, but you wouldn't be able to see her from your height right now.
So yeah, then I'm just going to attack the serpent with Sacred Flame. So he's got to make a dex saving throw.
Okay.
DC 16.
It will succeed.
So he takes no damage then?
Correct. Correct. It's an all or nothing.
Yeah.
As you summon down this pillar of radiant light, you can the pillar of light seems to almost as if move around the serpent itself, not affecting it directly in any way.
And then that's gonna be it. My turn.
Okay.
Or actually, bonus action, I can dash, right?
You.
Or no. No, I cannot. I cannot.
Yeah, it'd have to be an action.
Yeah.
Unless you secretly took levels in Rogue.
Nah.
Although.
I mean, secretly, even from you, yeah.
No. Just for everybody else. It'll be Irini's turn. Irini is going to. Well, seeing as how she's not concentrating on. She's not concentrating on hold person anymore. She. Oh my god. I've had this spell this whole time and I haven't used it. Okay. We are going to. I think she's going to cast Hideous Laughter on the guy right next to her. And see if they can fall incapacitated. Because that would be great. I don't have anything witty for her to say. But she's going to cast Hideous Laughter on the Tribal Warrior. Next to her. And they're going to fail. So you hear Irini say something that sounds like just regular conversation, Miris and Ibrin, but the Tribal Warrior finds it absolutely hilarious, so much so that they fall to the ground, currently incapacitated and unable to stand up for the duration.
Just tell them a really good joke.
Ugh, all my icons are freaking gone. Hold on, I gotta reload Foundry again. All my stuff is like disappearing. Oh, that was a big regret. Taking it sweet time. There we go. It'd just be nice if I could see my incapacitated icon, for God's sake. I realize I say this like every time. I really think I just gotta update Foundry. Again.
Or we could just, say he's dead and not have to worry about him.
Never. He's one of the few things with a lot of health.
Yeah. He's actually immortal. You can't kill him.
And out of nowhere, Tarask forms below the ice.
You can kill those.
Alright, he's not unconscious. Wait, no, not her. Why did I do that to her? That was a horrible idea. He's not unconscious. But... no, he's not prone. He is incapacitated. Until he's technically dealt damage, I believe. But that's fine. Enemy turns, and each time it takes damage, the target can make another wisdom saving throw. Target has advantage on the saving throw if it's triggered by damage. Okay. So, he is currently on the ground, laughing his little heart out. That'll be Irini's turn. Actually, she'll use her last inspiration to inspire Miris. So when you make an attack roll, an ability roll, or a saving throw, you can add 1d8.
Oh, nice.
To your roll of your choice. It gets spent right afterwards, so you only have it once. But if you miss something and you feel like adding that roll could make it a success, you can add a d8 to it and see if that makes your roll a success or not. She inspires you. Plays a little ditty. It's like her version of two drums and a cymbal. Just like a little pun moment. And it inspires you.
Nice. Awesome.
All right. That'll bring us to Zienna, who is currently surrounded. What kind of spell slots does Zienna have left? She has quite a few. Oh, she did use her 4th level. She does not have that left. I think she's gonna turn towards Atina and use Burning Hands. Because she has that, and she can cast it at 3rd level.
She cast it at the 19th level.
Oh, that was really depressing. So she rolled 5d6. And it was a 3, a 3, a 2, a 1, and a 2. That was depressing. Anyway, Atina will fail and take the full damage, and the serpent will succeed and take only partial damage. As she turns and she feels the chilly presence of Atina Hedrun behind her, and she turns around and just connects her thumbs together and just blasts out this wave of hot energy. And when the simmering mist disappears, still seeing them standing there kind of puts her in a small state of shock. Not really sure how to handle that next. As she, what else does she have? She's gonna, she moves. She's gonna take opportunity attacks, and she is not hot on health. She'll move under the tree, just a little bit, and try to get a better position. She'd maybe. No, she's too close. She wouldn't even be able to see Aethros' wings, or him trying to get closer. Because she's too low, he's too high. So that's gonna freaking be her turn. She doesn't want to take an opportunity attack, so she's not gonna move. She can't risk it for the biscuit. But that will bring us. Yes, sir.
With Ben's boon that he used, is he able to move that? Or is it just one
No.
location? Gotcha.
I mean, there's a way to move it, but it takes a lot of actions, and I didn't set it up before that.
Gotcha.
Correct.
Okay, well, there's not a whole lot that I can do, unfortunately. It's boring.
I was really anticipating that skeleton snake staying there for a while.
So I guess I'm gonna. Well, I should probably measure first. Huh? Because although I can't see it, I could hear the commotion.
This is true. You would hear the loud, explosive sound of fire erupting from the other side of the ice.
Right.
Yeah, just jump over the ice wall. You can
Yeah,
remember
let me
that.
just do that real quick. That leaves me in close enough range to do something next time. But for the time being, I'm actually going to drink a potion.
Chug a lug, chug a lug. That seems like a good idea.
So what is that? 10 then? Yeah, 2. No, 4, 8. Yeah, 10. Cool. No.
Go on.
That up. I messed that up. I accidentally changed my health to 10, not added 10.
So proud.
Okay, so that's my action. I moved. I don't think I have any bonus actions that are gonna be. So yeah, that's it.
Okay. Bring us to Matra.
Let out a heavy sigh of just.
Big sad. How much? She has 30 feet of movement. She's going to cast Spider Climb on herself. And she's going to climb the ice wall next to... I realize I say next to Irini, and there's 3 ice walls by Irini, but she's going to climb the most recent one to get up here. Actually be right there. That corpse guy needs to go. He's dead. He's inside the wall. He's dead. Ain't going nowhere. She's gonna do that. That'll be her 30 feet of movement and her action. Does she have any items that I can give her to use? She is not cool in the fact that she does not have any bonus action spells, but I blame that on her being a warlock. So, that's gonna be her turn. She's gonna set herself up for hopefully to attack, seeing that Zienna's kind of cut off from everybody else. Maybe try to provide some area support. Athros, you would see Matra climb the wall on the far side there, being above the trees at that 20-foot height. And it looks like she had very little, didn't have to put in a lot of effort to do so. From what you can see as she like almost Spider-Man climbed up the wall. That'll bring us to Miris.
Okay. I guess the first thing I'll do is move my hex onto the warrior that's next to Irini.
That's fair.
And then, yeah, I think I'm just going to cast Chill Touch again on that warrior.
Okay. So incapacitated creatures can't take actions or reactions, but it does not say. It does not say that attack rolls against them have advantage, because I'm just looking at it for myself so I can give you the right information. So.
Oh, gotcha.
So it would just be a regular attack against him. As he's on the ground laughing his ass off.
So you'd have advantage on an attack roll, right? Or no?
He would not, because he's not a rogue who gets advantage on ranged attacks with allies nearby.
I thought with him being prone, he would.
No, he's not technically prone. He's considered incapacitated. So incapacitated, the creature just can't take actions or reactions. It does not say that you get advantage against creatures that are incapacitated, which is weird, but also they have a separate one for like unconscious creatures where it specifies they're incapacitated and they take attacks against them have advantage. So incapacitated, they're just flailing about doing their thing, but they're not able to do anything themselves. So that will hit. You can roll for damage, Miris.
Okay.
Alright, for 4 damage plus your additional d6 for Hex. Beautiful. For a full 6 damage. Alright, he gets to repeat his saving throw. And he gets to repeat it with advantage because it was damage that did him in. Oh, fuck, what's Irini's saving throw? It is 16, not 16, She is 15, he is 16. He will be knocked out of that incapacitated condition. Big sad. I was really hoping that'd last longer. But it's okay, because you did some damage against him. As you feel that necrotic energy kind of take hold on his body, he will not be able to recover health this turn, should he try to decide to.
Alright.
Alright. Anything else, Mears?
Yeah, I try and think about my movement with those ice walls or whatever. Oh, I do have a question about them.
Yeah.
Can I use fire to try to melt down those ice walls at all?
You can certainly try.
Okay.
I would say make an Arcana check.
The DM's favorite phrase. You can certainly try.
Yeah.
Looking at the size and the depth that they are, you know that it would take a fairly large amount of flame and heat to bring them all the way down. You might be able to melt holes in the wall.
Okay.
The threshold that you would need to meet for it to deal enough damage to melt a hole through the wall, you have to do at least 15 damage. With
Okay.
something fire related. To melt enough in the wall to make a hole, like a 5-foot hole.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll just move closer to like Irini and the warrior then.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm done now.
Okay. That'll bring us to the warrior who was on the ground, who is now standing. He's going to stand back up. And he's going to turn. And since Irini is the one who is closest to him, Irini's going to be the one that he targets. He's going to make a stabby attack against her with his spear. Wrong character sheet. I keep wanting to open the target's character sheet. I don't need them to attack themselves. That wouldn't be fun. It'll be his spear.
In Pokemon, that would be like it hurt itself in its confusion.
Yeah. R.I.P.
Uh-oh.
Because I don't think... Hold on, can Ono's... Ono can't see. Ono's too far away. Ono can't see. And Aethros would not be able to see either from his distance. He got a critical hit. Proof. So I'm not fudging dice.
Well, all it says is rolled, but
Oh.
Yeah, it just says Travel Warrior Spear attack rolled.
Oh. He rolled it was a 23, which was a critical hit for him. However, Irini is still standing, even after that. Barely. Bleeding quite profusely. But she is bound and determined to be alive. As she, up against the wall, kind of braces herself and keeps herself standing. She has 4 HP left, but she is a trooper.
yikers.
That'll be his turn, though. Mirrors, you would see that hit do a lot of damage to Irini. She's not looking that good. Same thing with you, Ebrin, since you're both over here. Which brings us, speaking of which, to Ebrin's turn.
Yeah, sharpshooter. Here we go.
Alright. That 15 is going to hit.
Alright. Damage.
love to see it. As he goes in to like make his attack against Irina, you watch as after he pulls his spear out. You're ready. You've already been aiming and preparing and looking for a vital area. As you let off your arrow, it cleaves like the backside of one of his vital areas. I'm gonna say along maybe his side where like his stomach and stuff is. And you watch as, well, psychic damage in general. You watch as a physical wound appears, and blood begins to pour out. He's still standing, but he is not in a good spot. Very similar to the berserker you had slain previously.
Oh. Round 2. Sharpshooter again.
That is going to hit. Go ahead and roll.
That's
for
aggravating, because that rolled on my screen for the 20 and then just flipped over to the 2.
Yep.
Alright, there we go.
As you strike him like center in the back of the head with another psychic blade, you watch as a wound once again forms from where your blade struck, and he falls over to the ground at the feet of a very wounded Irene. And she just like looks at you, like a little bit of blood kind of pouring from various parts of her body, and she just gives you like this this very weak thumbs up.
Alright, took a minute. Got your back. I would communicate with the party that Irene looks hurt, and Miris and I are kind of trapped in this one corner and can't see anybody else. So if anybody can burn the walls down, that'd be great, or at least make a pocket for us to get out of this little cubby area. And I'd stay where I'm at and end my turn.
It'll be Ono's turn. Ono, because Ono's one of them who you linked with, right? You linked with like the main 6 in the group?
Yeah, everybody except Zienna right now is linked.
Okay, that's what I thought.
And Zienna and Spit.
Okay, so, okay, perfect.
And the sheriff.
What remains of him? R.I.P.
Right.
Ono does not have... Oh, he does have Dragon's Breath prepared. Ono is going to, I think... Yeah, Ono is going... After hearing the call of burn a hole so we can get through, he's going to come up right here. And he's going to use Dragon's Breath, I think. Alright. Pulling a ton of air into his chest, and weaving hands through the air, and taking into his mouth a hot pepper. He's going to use Dragon's Breath on the ice to try and melt a big enough hole to get through. If it would let me. Oh, do I have to target something? We'll just target the dead guy. And it's 15-foot cone. And that'll do. Ono will be able to melt. Nope, don't want that. Trying to edit my stupid template. We're just gonna move it down for the time being. This wall is not as big as it looks, but he'll be able to open up a pocket for you. Right, it'd be right here. So this area right here, he managed to open up for you to be able to get through. And he would like cough. You'd see a little bit of embers kind of coming out of his nose. Big Tune and Aethros. And he just like gives his own thumbs up. He's like, I got it. I got it. They can move. They can move through. Okay, it's gonna bother me if I don't fix it. There we go. Oh wait, it's up. There we go. You have a pocket now. And oh no, that would be because that was his movement. He has 25 feet of movement. I guess he would look and see that the serpent has kind of erupted out of the ice, and he would look to see if people start moving through, particularly Arini, but he doesn't have any more movement left. That'll be his. Oh wait, that was a bonus action. He's gonna use his action to dash. He'd get right about there. And you would see like Irini's super wounded and get ready to kind of maybe cast Cure Wounds next turn. That brings us to the Chief. Chief has no targets right now. Chief is going to make his way forward, seeing Athros flying through the air.
Does he have anything to heal himself? Potion
He
of
does
healing or
not.
anything?
He is not that cool. He would get, by dashing, up to about where Athros is actually. He needs to keep his rage going or he's in a bad spot. He has a different attack he can use. What's the range? Up to 60 feet. Okay, well, never mind. Bloop, bloop, bloop. He's going to move his 30. And then he's going to pick up just a large chunk of ice. And he's going to hurl it at the serpent. And for every 10 feet... I mean, basically, it's basically like a snowball with a bunch of ice in the middle, like, you know, to really piss off your friends or hate your enemies with. And it does 3 damage. Oh, if he hits with it, it does 3 damage for every 10 feet it's thrown. So it would be 18 damage possibly. He's gonna hurl it at the guy. Oh wait, it's a dex save. Oh snap, he might have failed.
Gonna hit that giant serpent?
It is going to hit the giant serpent. Okay. That is going to be his turn. Which brings us to Spitty Boy, who I think he's gonna roll. He's gonna roll a coin, flip a coin, because either he's going to move and attack the serpent again, or he's going to help the tribal warrior. Let's see what he does. Not help the tribal warrior. Help the sheriff by attacking the tribal warrior.
Let's see. He's gonna attack the sheriff.
Alright, he rolled a 1. 1 was attack the serpent. He's going to step forward so he's in the line of sight of the serpent. And he's going to fire an arrow. No allies are within 5 feet, so he will not have advantage on the attack. That is going to hit. Good job, Spit. For another decent amount of damage for a short bow. Alright. That will be Spit's turn, unfortunately. Atina Hedrun's turn. She is going... What spells do we got left? I still have spell slots. Oh yeah. she is going to, first things, attack. She's going to use Ice Storm on... Yeah, seems good. On you three, using her last 4th level. Is it just okay? There we go. I was like, should roll for damage. Let me reveal your rolls to everyone. Big Tune failed. Oh no, succeeded, and Spit failed on their damage. So you guys took a total of 23 damage, which it looks like didn't automatically pull out. Did it do?
Yeah, it did.
It did pull out. Oh yeah, because you checked the
Wait,
potion too.
how much?
It was a total of 23, but you have cold resistance, so some of that damage might have been reduced.
Okay. Yep. I was like, wait a minute.
No, you're
Yep,
good.
no, that would be correct. Yep.
Spit and Oh No are not doing too good now, but you're actually not that bad. This area now is difficult terrain until the end of Atina's next turn, when it returns to normal. She's then going to use the rest of her turn. She's going to reach to her serpent, and oh no, not oh no, Aethros, you would watch as she seems to almost give it some form of vitality, giving it a little bit of its strength back. You watch as some of the wounds that it had begin to kind of glaze over once again. Any cracks that were within its charlatan skeleton, some of them beginning to disappear. Not all the way, but it seems to be slightly more revitalized. And you hear, it would be audible enough that I would say Aethros and it'd probably be Matra would be able to hear, "Kill them. I no longer have need of their presence." And she's gonna turn and, for one final thing, try and grab Zienna into a grapple again. Alright. And Zienna has to make a change against that. You would see, actually you wouldn't be able to see it, but you would, Zienna is currently grappled by Atina. And that is going to be her turn. She dropped a big old bomb on you guys and then is doing something behind the icy pillars.
Cool.
That brings us to the warrior by the sheriff, who is going to make another attack against the sheriff. Which is going to miss, oddly enough. And that's really what it can do. So it's locked in combat with the sheriff. And then the other guy down by Zienna is going to attack Zienna and try to knock her out. Every time. Wrong character sheet. Spear gets to attack. Alright, even with advantage, it does not hit Zienna. It rolled a 14, it needed to roll, I think, a 15. So she is fighting for her life right now. As Aethros, as you hear, or you would hear Atina both giving the vitality to the serpent and telling it to kill the party, a familiar presence begins to kind of form as you watch as the serpent begins to glow a more radiant blue color. Very familiar to everybody as charging up for the petrification attack.
Right.
It is going to... that uses 2 of its actions. It has 1 more left. What is it going to do?
That's Hakatina, right?
It is going to, I think, hold its final action for a specific trigger. But it's not going to make any physical attacks. It's going to instead just continue to charge that energy. That will be its turn. Sheriff of the Dead. It is now its turn.
My mic was muted. He's just gonna attack that same warrior.
Fighting in combat. Warrior versus skeleton.
No, probably not.
Ooh, it actually will hit.
13. Oh, come on. Let's go, Sheriff. For a massive 4 damage.
So proud of him.
I'm so disappointed in him.
That is okay. I understand. He's still stalling the guy though, keeping away from everybody else. But he's not
That's
really
the only benefit he's had.
I mean, fair.
Quite honestly, at this point, if it would have came an attack, it'd probably be now. So I'd argue that he's just not making it worse, but not making it better.
Right, pretty neutral. It'll bring it to your turn, Aethros.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna
Moonbeam.
cast Moonbeam. I guess right here for now, 'cause I can move it, that's right.
Yeah, Moonbeam can be moved up to 60 feet.
And then so the damage takes place this first turn, or
I think it's both for Moonbeam.
yeah, that's why I thought it's weird. But yeah, so
Yeah, so you
damage.
can go ahead and roll for damage.
So at the very least, I think that's how we've been doing it. Whether or not that's
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
it's like it's entering their space and it's hitting them initially, and then they got to move out.
All right.
Turn.
Atino will
Big damage
succeed.
isn't a whole lot.
The serpent will fail. So it looks like I have to manually do that for the serpent. Serpent's been weird, but it takes damage.
If by any chance either of them are shapeshifters, they do have disadvantage on the saving throw. And they take half as much on a successful saving throw, but with my Radiant Soul thing, since I did damage with a spell, I can apply an additional radiant damage equal to my level, so 6 damage. And I'm going to do that to the serpent.
Okay, you said 6 damage.
Yeah, additional 6.
Okay, damage has been applied. Okay, so I gotta open up my icons folder because technically Hedrun is taking on the appearance of Atina, so Hedrun would revert back to their normal appearance.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see if I can find that freaking icon I made for her. It's been a while. but everything is breaking. Oh, did I put it inside my folder? I might have. Sorry, not that I need to do this right now. Oh wait, it's inside. I think it's inside my Rhyme of the Frostbeam folder. Nope. I have an image. I'll fix that. Maybe during a different turn. I'll keep looking for it. It's not important right this second though.
Okay. Then for the rest of my turn with my movement, I guess I'll move 30 feet away. Fly up on top of this wall.
Oh, there we go. I found it. Okay, so you're gonna land. You're gonna fly on top of the wall. Are you landing on the wall? Or are you just gonna hover?
I'm just gonna hover above it.
Okay, that checks out. Okay, and you said that was.
Wants to use these wings.
Okay.
But yeah, that's it.
Tribal Warrior's dead. That'll bring us to Irini. Irini has a healing spell, doesn't she? No, I don't think she does. She's gonna have one when she levels up this next time. We're gonna make sure of that. But I think she has potions of healing. She's gonna chug a potion of healing
I added a thought.
and give herself 10 HP back. Now I can't remember. Did we rule that you could do, if you have an action and a bonus action and multiple healing potions, that you could do a bonus action potion as well? Do you remember?
That was never brought up, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, I didn't think of it.
The only thing we've talked about was if you physically take it, you get the max. If somebody else, like, say Nick's down and I feed it to him, I have to roll for it.
Okay. And then we rolled that it was, if you take your action to do it, you can recover full if you're doing it for yourself. And then a bonus action, you could chug a potion and you would have to roll for it then. I think I'm going to make the executive decision that if you have an action and a bonus action and you're not going to do anything but heal, you can use multiple potions. You're just chugging a ton of liquid to heal wounds on your body.
Like the thing, it's like you're like doing like the thing where you can like chug a beer in like 2 seconds and somehow like open the throat and like,
Irini is back to half health. As she throws the 2 like vials down on the ground and they kind of shatter, she like lets out a small belch and looks to the party. Don't worry about me. We got more important things to do. As like her wound that she suffered from the spear is like now closed and it's just red. As she kind of gets you ready to move out to help the rest of the party. She actually would have moved me yet. She's gonna. Nah, it's hazardous terrain. She's not gonna do that. She's gonna hang out here until the terrain goes back to normal. That brings us to Zienna's turn. Zienna is currently grappled. It's gonna try to break her way out of the grapple. Ooh, something tells me she is not going to be able to. No. Zienna rolled a 6 and Atina rolled a 7. So unfortunately, even though it is squeamish, she is not able to break her way out of that grapple. Wonderful. Zienna, I think, is going to turn. Well, not turn. She's going to, where she's at, once again, I think let out another Burning Hands at Atina and the Serpent to try and do more and more damage. Okay. So she lets out another burst of fire erupting from her fingers. And I gotta do it. I gotta change Atina Hedrun to be the appropriate token. It's gonna bother me otherwise. Because technically she shapeshifted, so I'm just gonna change that quick. Now that I know where it is. Doesn't let me just pull her down. That's really annoying. Okay, well, never mind. It's just being dumb and won't let me actually show you the new token. I'll just post it in chat. As Zienna continues to fight for her life, that's gonna be all she can do. So we're gonna bring us to Big Toon Strong Shield.
Okay. So if I don't move, do I have to?
If you don't move, you do not have to make a dexterity saving throw to fall prone. That was only for Sleet Storm. So if you don't move, you don't have to worry about it.
Does that include my shield?
It does not.
So if I use my shield, then I have to make the save?
Oh, sorry.
Or
if you use your shield, it will not impact your ability to move across this terrain.
okay.
Because
Then
you're being
how much?
dragged. You're being dragged that
Right.
far.
Right. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure. Oops. Okay, so I'll try to go into the wall right here.
Okay.
Athletics.
Oh, that will pass.
Cool. Okay. Yeah, at this point, I'm just gotta do what we can do before shit starts going down here. So
That's fair.
that being said, I don't know. Oops. Move up with my regular movement.
Okay.
Try to take this motherfucker down. I know he's feeling better now, but technically Victoon doesn't know that, but
As you approach, you would see that some of the marks that you had inflicted on it have disappeared.
I'll give her a go. Personal advantage.
Unfortunately, no.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother trying to add. Okay, try again. Okay, cool.
I want you to make an athletics check.
Like, I don't want to say these are for my. These.
Your dice are all over the place. As you swing your sword this last time here, your foot kind of, like, even though you have like your claws on your feet, like, kind of extracted to help you maintain your balance and movement on this ice. One of them seems to slip a bit, and it causes your sword to like cut with its fire and radiant energy into the ice. And as the attack ends, for a moment, your sword gets stuck as the ice kind of melts around the blade and like refreezes as it's cold out. But with your strength and willpower, you're able to kind of break it free, not having to worry about it being lodged and unable to be used. You manage to pull it out before it freezes completely.
Cool. Well, I've done everything I can do, so
you would see
Yeah.
that the serpent, if since you were a bit farther back, the serpent is once again glowing with that radiant blue energy that you remember last time was what caused you and the party to petrify soon after. So you would know that that attack is coming. I mean, besides the fact that someone like Aethros probably communicated it telepathically.
I
I mean, it is
don't know
Aethros
if
we're
Aethros
talking
put that
about.
together. Yeah. He's like, oh, no, 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 no. And he started
Yeah,
flying away.
yeah. Or if anything, it was probably just like man, he's really blue right now.
Yeah.
Dabba dee dabba die.
Yeah.
All right. That'll bring us to Matra's turn. Matra is going to jump down, or I guess walk. She's gonna reverse Spider-Man climb down the down the wall and move 10 feet because that was a 20-foot movement, and make an attack against the tribal warrior here, who is trying to knock out Zienna. They are going to use the classic, the iconic Eldritch Blast. That is going to hit. And she gets one more now because she's at a high enough level. That second one is going to miss, though. It kind of flies off into the distance, knocking off a branch off one of the trees. As you would kind of hear her just kind of yell out in the typical Matra fashion, "Let her go!" And that'll be her turn, which will bring us to Miras. Miras, the area here is difficult terrain, but there is a pathway for you to make your way out of the icy wall now, thanks to your communications.
Okay. Okay, yeah, I think I'll move up next to the ice wall.
Did you want to try your peephole idea?
Yep, that was my plan. So, yeah, since I'm right next to it, I think I'll try to cast Burning Hands to see if I can possibly burn a hole through the wall.
Okay.
How would I go about casting that?
I guess for this particular piece, since you're just trying to burn a hole in the wall, all I need from you is to just roll 3d6. You don't have to place the template, and then you just got to remove one spell from your available spells that you have. So just make it one less.
Oh, yeah. Burning Hands is just one of those spells where I only get one use or something out of it.
Oh, well then never mind. Just roll 3d6 for me. As you conjure up this energy, channeling your inner infertile heritage, and you press your hand outward to try and burn a hole through the ice itself. While it's not enough damage to create a pathway, you do create it would be like a probably a 2 foot by 2 foot hole within the wall itself. You created enough damage to at least do that much.
Okay.
So you'd be able to see through. You'd be able to see like Matra on the other side, and then by default there, the tribal warrior, and then like Zienna and Atina.
Okay. So it's not big enough for me to go through it at all.
Not big enough to go through, but you could make attacks through it.
Okay. So I guess can I then move my hex onto the warrior?
Yes, you can. As you look through the hole, you pull that energy back out from the other corpse, and once again force it through the hole and wrap it around the tribal warrior that's over there. That is fully within your ability.
All right. And then I don't think I can take any other actions after that.
I don't think so either. So I think that would be all you can do.
All right.
That'll bring us to Ebrin.
Roll a d8.
This is true. These dice have not been on your side.
Nope. No, I am not.
Alright, as you recover a little bit of vitality.
I'm going to do something I have yet to ever do. I'm going to use Second Wind.
Okay. As you take a moment and you pull some more energy to yourself, clenching some of your muscles. Man, what in the world is going on? It is fours with you today.
I was going to say, I can't Bardic Inspiration that either. Which sucks.
You cannot.
Ah. There's something I would do if Harini wasn't where she was. But since she's there, I can't do it. I'm kind of in a shitty spot.
Ebrin, I want you to make a perception check when you have a moment.
Perceiving. Perception.
The air in the general area here is getting a lot colder than you remember it being even but a few moments ago. And you get hints and remembrances of your time trying to fight the serpent in the tunnels of the cave by Goodmead.
Well, I don't remember how far the range was for that, so can I roll a history to try to remember?
I will allow it. You recall that even our party members who were extremely far away from you, it had the ability to hit, that it wasn't so much a projection out of the creature's physical body, but rather a flash freeze. It has a range of 120 feet. It's a big range.
Yeah, that's why I kind of just decided to run at it instead. I was like, fuck it.
Yeah,
I
first I thought it was like 50, but I guess I was wrong.
I mean, I could dip, I could dash, and then double dash. I mean, I can't really do anything. I'm stuck where I'm at. I guess I will move up to where Arini is. See maybe if she can do something to punch a hole through this wall.
Okay.
Let me just double check one thing. I don't have any more healing potions, so yeah, I'll end my turn doing that.
Gonna bring us back to Ono. Oh fuck, did Ono? I think did he fail before? Just want to check when he did his saving throws. No, Ono succeeded. Oh, yeah. Ono, being the resilient small man that he is, or small creature that they are, is going to, still having concentration on Dragon's Breath, is going to inhale deeply through his lungs and once again blow out that stream of air mixed with a fiery essence to try and blast another hole into these into the wall here, aiming for specifically the two corners of this the two corners of the where the ice walls meet. That doesn't feel right. How much damage does it actually do? Nope, it's correct. It is not going to be enough, but it will blast, kind of opening up the hole that Amiris had made on the side, expanding it outward, so there's a little more range of vision. Anybody who's really where Ono, I would say where Ono is, and the spot directly to the left of him, and where Amiris is. These three locations have the ability to fire attacks, like ranged attacks, through the wall itself. So he kind of expanded those holes a little bit. But it was not enough to puncture a walkway like it was the first time. He rolled really good the first time. I think that has a bonus action. He will, I think... What has he got in his inventory? Does he have healing potions in his inventory? He does. He's going to use a healing potion on himself to give himself 10 HP back as a standard action. Okay. That'll be his turn. Chief Taruk. Oh man, he's decently far away. Same thing as before, except he's trying to stay alive. He's going to once again pick up. He might move off to the side. Go over here, pick up a rock. He's going to hurl it at the serpent. Serpent has to make a dex save. Ooh, serpent is going to fail. This time he's 50 feet away, so it would be 15 damage. But since it's not a multi-attack action, he can only do that once per round. So he's doing damage, he's helping with the serpent. Not as much as he was hoping, but he doesn't want to fall. So he's going to hang back. Barely hanging on for dear life right now. That'll bring us to Spitty Boy. Did we give Spit any healing potions that time? I don't think we did. We did not. Spit, with 4 HP, wanting to both stay alive but also is willing to die for this party, is going to fire off an arrow at the serpent. Oh, it keeps my... That's a nice feature. So whenever I'm transitioning between NPCs, it keeps the targets they had the last time they attacked, so I don't have to do it over again. That is a really nice thing.
He would have pack tactics now because Zienna
yes.
is being held. Cool.
Well, he would have pack tactics against the serpent because Big Toon's right there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if he was fighting to attack Atina, technically pack tactics would still apply. But Big Toon is right next to the serpent, and that's who he's targeting because he can't see Atina through the wall. He is not in one of the spots that you can see her. So, he's going to fire at the serpent and do more damage. That is going to hit. Good job, Spit. Not bad. He's been doing pretty decent on his damage. His average has been pretty okay. I think Spit is going to move out of the ice. To about here. All right. Zienna needs to make a... Hold on. What is the spell? That's right. Zienna needs to make a saving throw. Unfortunately, this one is a charisma saving throw. She is not going to succeed. All right, Big Tune, you're probably the closest person, and you wouldn't be able to see it. Oh wait, Atina has to take damage from Moonbeam first.
Oh,
Before I do anything, she has to take damage from Moonbeam.
She loses her grip.
6 damage, okay.
yeah. Not good.
Alright. As Big Tune, while you directly couldn't see because you're not in a position to see it, you would see the aftermath as Atina, Hedrun, I guess I should say, because she's technically supposed to be in Hedrun form now. Don't know why her token won't update. You would hear a cackling laugh as Hedrun and seemingly possibly Zienna disperse into a vaporous mist. And you would watch as this vaporous mist very quickly begins to disappear north on the battlefield, venturing through the trees. She cast gaseous form on herself and had manipulated Zienna into being willing to also be cast as part of that spell for her. So the two of them, unfortunately, are no longer here.
Right.
For convincing Zienna, was there some sort of roll that I could have silvery barbed?
Do you need to be able to see your target?
Yeah, I forgot about that. It's these damn walls. I keep forgetting they're ice walls.
Yeah, if I could put barriers up for him. I mean, I could put barriers up mid-battle, but that takes time away from everything else. So,
Yeah. No,
unfortunately, no. You would not have been able to.
Yeah.
However, had you been able to see them, yes, you could have. There was a magical effect for that one. As you watch this wave... As you watch this wave of
Oh, no,
misty
see it?
energy...
Oops.
Ooh!
Is it-
Yes.
Oh no.
Oh no,
Saw
could have
it.
saw it.
He could use silvery barbs.
Well, okay.
And then
So
at the
it was
very
a...
least give advantage to Zienna after that.
Let us see what the silvery barbs would have done. Now I gotta pull back up the sheet 1 second. Just for the sake of pulling them back. Oh god, I got rid of all my stats that I had. That was the worst move I could make. Nope, that was a poor decision on my part. Because I built her token into this specific map, not so much built a separate token, so when I got rid of the token and I pulled it back on here, it reverted the token back to its base form. This isn't even my final form! No, wait, I know what it was. I know what this roll I had to make was. The roll against Zienna still would have succeeded, but it would have given Zienna advantage on her. Like, she would have been able... The effect would have still hit Zienna. Zienna still would have had to make her roll, but Zienna would have advantage on the roll now. Okay. It would not have mattered. But it's still something Ono definitely would have done. Her spell save ability is just really, really high. So these two are currently gone.
Hacks.
As they disappear into a cloud of mist, a la Death Eater style from Harry Potter, albeit a little bit more misty and not shrouded in darkness. As they disappear, leaving you with the serpent and a tribal warrior, and the remnants of a cackling laugh as they disappear into the distance. That brings us to the tribal warrior by the skeleton, who's going to attack. With a spear. Oh my god, he hit the sheriff this time. For 4
Started off
damage.
having their own little thing. Oh my god, literally identical.
Yeah, I know.
No.
Oh no, would perk up
The
his
4
ears.
damage to this skeleton, dude, it's not automatically taken off him.
Oh, I thought it
Yeah,
did.
he's
that
probably
time.
not looking too great though, is he?
No, he was just at 12, so I took 4 off. He's at 8 now.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
God, these two are perfectly made for each other because they're not doing shit to each other.
Yeah.
My rolls have been so low with the spear. It has been insane. And it's the versatile damage. So it's like 2-handed strikes, and it's still like 4. So he's rolled like ones, like 3 times in a row.
I feel like if we were to look over to them, it'd be like what's the ending of Rocky 3 with Apollo when they do the freeze frame punch.
Yeah, right? That'll bring us to the other tribal warrior who was with Zienna and Matra, who is left behind. He's going to turn and... Yes, I in fact see him. Thank you, Self.
Yeah, that key zoom is jarring sometimes.
Going to turn and run and attack Matra with his spear. Oh, wrong fucking character sheet every time. You figure I'd learn after the 5th time. $15 is going to hit. However, Matra is going to use Icy Rebuke. She has 2nd level spell slot. She can afford to spend it. Oh no. I don't want to hit Matra with it. I want to hit the other guy. If I KO Matra, it's all my fault. 28 health. Oh, never mind.
She might
No.
not be the only ones.
It did the thing. Okay, I feel a little bit better. It took damage. I thought it was targeting her, but it was the way it's set up. It made me feel like I was targeting myself with Icy Rebuke, and it wasn't. Nope, she's good.
Right.
Okay.
I just noticed something. I don't know if we want to go back to when Hedrun went to ghastly form. Was she in the Moonbeam? And could she have potentially have gotten out of the Moonbeam before she used
She would have
ghastly form? Because she can't change form while she's in the beam.
She would have stepped out of the Moonbeam, especially
Okay.
since it reverted her back to her base form.
Yeah, I kind of assumed. I just wasn't sure if was
Yeah.
able to or not beforehand. Okay.
She would have been
Okay.
able to step out ahead of time, and that would have been when she cast the charm on Zienna and then turned the 2 of them into a cloud.
Good.
Yeah, she's a pretty smart druidic wizard lady. She's had experience with Moonbeam before. She would know how it works. Yeah. The Tribal Warrior has to finish his attack because Matra retaliated first. God, these guys suck balls. Well, he does damage, regardless, to Matra. Does a little stabby stuff. Oh, wait. His thing is she has to roll a con save or take poison damage. Not good. Okay. Well, at least the poison damage wasn't as much as it was for everybody else. Not that that's really what we're wanting since she is an NPC, but she survives and she is poisoned. And that'll bring us back to the top. Alright. It'll be every single character, I think, on the map, including the tribal warriors and the skeleton. You all have to make Constitution... You have to make 2 saving throws. You make a Dexterity saving throw and a Constitution saving throw.
If I'm flying, does that change the dex? Or do anything for the dex save?
I would say I would give you, for the Dex save, I would give you advantage on your Dex save for being in flight.
Should we go one at a time here so it's not just like a cacophony of rolls?
Yeah, why don't we do each person one at a time? So whoever wants to start, do your Dex save and then a con save.
You want to go in turn order?
Sure.
Yeah,
it would
sure.
Be Athros. Wait, no,
Yeah,
not
you
Sheriff.
and the-
Sorry.
Sheriff, but he's gonna. I don't have high hope for him. That's dex.
Okay.
This is on. Mine dex. I have advantage with flying. And then with the ring of warmth, would that do anything?
Any cold damage that you take, you'll have resistance to if you
Okay,
didn't
but
already.
the save doesn't affect.
It doesn't because the Dex save is for the damage that you would take. The con save is for the flash freeze. So you could
okay.
still take damage and then be petrified. But
Oh,
very nice. Was not
I'm not
expecting
getting
that.
petrified.
That is twice now that you have
Yeah.
succeeded on that.
Yeah.
I will say, you were one of so the rest of the party, when you make your con saves, because you have been petrified before, you will have advantage on your con save by default. Athros, I was not expecting you to succeed on that, but I was also very glad you did. So, Athros, I'll do the damage at the end because it'll be one
Okay.
flat set amount of damage for
Yeah.
everybody based off of whether you have resistance and stuff like that too. So, Sheriff will fail the Dex save and also fail the con save. I'll worry about his damage in a hot second here. Our next person will be Irini. Irini, Dex save is standard. Will fail the Dex save, but the con save will succeed on the con save, so she is not petrified. Then it'll
my
be
turn.
Big Tune.
Dex save. Not great.
You do not succeed on the Dex save, but the con save, you have advantage.
If I don't get this with advantage, that's depressing.
You have a bardic inspiration.
I don't think so, not anymore.
I think you used it.
Damn.
The spell save DC is 16. Eek! Big Tune, you will be petrified as you're frozen solid.
At first he was afraid, and now he's petrified.
Okay, that'll bring us to Matra.
I might be more than just petrified here shortly. We'll see.
Okay, Matra, Dex save. Will fail the Dex save and con save. Will fail the con save. Matra is also petrified.
+6, and I still couldn't get it with 2 dice.
Yeah, you rolled really low.
Yeah, 8 and a 3.
I'm just gonna put the weakened icon on you guys so I know which ones are which, or which ones are petrified before I forget. Alright, after that, it is Miris. Miris, Dex save for me. Remember, you do have Bardic Inspiration.
Okay.
Okay. So you have choices. If you don't want to, if you know you're not going to use your Bardic Inspiration, I can tell you if you succeed or fail, although you probably already know because I did say it out loud.
Yep. I think I'll. Yeah, I think I'll probably use it for my Dex throw.
For your Dex saves?
Yeah,
Save
Dex
from the
saves are-
damage, not from the
So the dex is gonna freeze you in place, like
No,
Dex-
that's the damage.
ground.
X is damage.
Oh, okay.
Counts the petrify.
Yep.
Gotcha.
This is why
So-
this is why this attack takes a turn to charge.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you want to use it for your deck save because you want to avoid more damage, you can. Or if you want to avoid petrification, you could save it for your con save.
But you also run the risk of not having enough numbers to make it to that number on the con save without.
Something you also have, Miris, that I have forgotten about till right this second is Matra did give you the token. With her.
Okay.
That gives you one use of an extra D4 like you would use for Bless. So hypothetically, oh wait, no,
But
No,
I
there-
am.
never mind. Bless
That's
doesn't apply
wrong.
to saving throws. That's resistance.
Oh, also that.
Oh wait, no, Bless does. Bless does. I'm sorry. I'm thinking of the cantrips, guidance, and resistance. Bless, you have the 1d8 of inspiration from Irini and 1d4 the token from Matra that you could use if you wanted to. So you could use one for this one and then one for the other if you wanted to guarantee yourself something better.
You're not gonna let him roll the second one for.
Okay. I think for the dex saving throw, I will roll the 1d8.
Fair.
Okay, to stave off the cold damage. Okay. So, feel free to roll a 1d8 when you... Okay. You will succeed on your deck save now.
Awesome.
Now you have to roll a con save for me. Okay. You don't have to waste your token because it's not going to help you.
you.
Miris. Oh wait, you didn't roll it with advantage. Roll it again.
Oh, okay.
Give yourself a second chance. Which one was first? The 17 was first. So you will
scary.
succeed on your con save. You are
Nice.
you are not petrified.
Awesome.
All right, Ebrin. You will succeed on your deck save.
Oh, let's click. Constitution. Advantage.
You will succeed on your con save. Good rolls. Good rolls, Ebrin.
Except for last time.
Yeah, it's okay. It is Ono's turn. Deck save.
Now the two gifts that I posted earlier are now really starting to sink in.
Ono will fail the deck save. Con save. What did he roll? Okay. Ono has failed the con save, but he rolled 2 2s. I was not expecting that. So, Ono is also petrified. Not the ideal plan. Okay. And then it is Chief Taruk. Well, Chief Taruk's probably gonna be freaking knocked out after this one. Deck save.
Boy, we really didn't do shit in this fight. We accomplished next to nothing.
I wouldn't say that. Took out a bunch of supporters. Serpent's
And
almost
the
dead.
damn fucking walls he keeps putting up. I'm doing damage down here, and Dakota's like, yeah, no, nothing even. Wall blocked off. I'm like, what the fuck?
He will succeed
How's
on his
that?
deck save.
I was hoping Maris
he
would have
will-
put a peephole so I could blast her in the face.
I mean, Mayors did put a peephole up.
On the wrong side of the wall, though. I was like, ah, damn. I didn't see him move. I had to take care of something.
Chief is also petrified. Oops, sorry. Spit. Let's go, boy.
Ooh, this might be the time Dakota can kill off some of the NPCs.
Did not pass the deck save, but does he pass the con save?
It's advantage.
Yes, he does. With
So
a
it
plus,
doesn't matter if he passes.
with a +0 in his Constitution modifier, but proficiency in con saves. Spit rolls a 20. Good job, Spit. He is not petrified.
Now, does the individuals who rolled a nat 20 get anything extra?
Well, he didn't roll.
No.
He rolled an 18 naturally, because he has +2 to his
Oh.
Constitution saving throws. But he has +0 overall for the stat. He's just proficient in con saves because he has a level in fighter.
Gotcha.
So that freaking level in fighter, man, proud of him. All right, tribal warrior at the end of the initiative order. Deck save. They do crit save on the deck save, but will they save on the Constitution? They will save on the Constitution. Dang, I was not expecting that. They rolled a 16. They needed a 16. And the last one. One down by Matra. Deck save.
And Jesus did not bless me today.
It did not. Will succeed on the deck save. Con save. Will crit fail the con save. That's not good for him. Alright. How much damage does this do? The answer is not 0.
Can't imagine.
One.
It is a total, if you failed your deck save, you take 20 cold damage. If you are resistant to cold damage, you take 10. If you succeeded on your deck save, you take 10. If you succeeded and are resistant, you take 5.
What was
Cold
the
damage.
GC?
The DC was 16.
Okay, so yeah, failed.
Okay, so I'm hanging tough. Ish.
But you are also petrified.
Yeah, no, I just meant like my heart beating.
Oh, got you.
Oh, I think it automatically did it as I was changing my hit points, and I'm dead.
Oh.
Something weird was going on when I was typing in.
Oh.
Yeah, no.
I was like, I didn't actually place a template for it to target everybody. We did it all by hand on this one, so it should know. But
Okay.
here's what it is.
Yeah, something weird was happening. But it's good now.
Alright, that guy's taking damage. Gotta work my way backwards up again. He's petrified though.
I got really confused because I'm in the player, token menu or whatever, and since I could see Arini and Ono's token or link for the character sheet
Yeah.
at the other end of it where my monitor is those two dead guys over there. So I was like, what happened? I thought it was showing that they.
Yeah, so the other thing that I just noticed happened was my moonbeam went away, because technically I went down for a second there.
Oh.
I don't know.
If you want to recast it without wasting a spell slot,
Yeah.
you could just recast it to place it there again.
It's right there.
Alright, Spit's done. Chief Taruk is petrified, but he's also at 0 HP. So he's literally currently an iceberg. Or an ice sculpture, I should say. Ono is petrified. Ono failed the deck save. Ono has to take damage. While petrified, Ono is at 4 health.
Sheriff is dead.
Alright, Sheriff is dead.
Oh yeah, big time.
Ebrin, you succeeded on your deck save. Did you take off your damage ready, Ebrin?
Yeah, I took 10 off because I succeeded.
Alright. And then, Miris, since you succeeded on your deck save, did you take your 10 damage off too?
I'll do that right now.
Okay.
I
Perfect.
took mine off.
Wait, Miris is. Oh yeah, never mind. You rolled with advantage for your con save, so you are not petrified. I forgot about that. I was looking at it, I'm like, oh my god, did I miss something? Matra takes the full damage. Ooh, never mind. She's resistant to cold damage. She only takes 10. But she's petrified, so it doesn't really matter. Big Toon, you did your damage already?
Yes. I only took 10 because I'm resistant.
Alright, and Irini takes the full 20. Irini is at 1 HP.
Oh.
But she is alive. Freaking Irini is kicking some serious ass here.
Tanking right now.
I know. And then Aethros, did you do your damage already?
Yeah, I took
Perfect.
the 10 off.
Perfect.
I was at max health, so now I'm at 40.
And the sheriff is dead. Alright.
So now is that the serpent's full turn, or just how's that word?
This will count as the serpent's full turn, because he used all of his energy to blast out that cold air.
Cool.
The next turn, everything will return back to normal for him.
At least all the rounds will go a little bit faster.
Did we ever do the moonbeam at the beginning of his turn?
We did not.
No.
We should do that right now.
Yeah, turns will go a lot faster now.
Yeah. No kidding. For an additional 8.
Wait,
That's not going to kill him,
6.
right? No, that
It
only applies to my turn.
It does.
Oh, I missed it.
Gotcha.
Spit went down.
Spit went down. Spit is
Aw.
currently rolling death saves. Alright. With
Is he rolling
that-
death saves, or is he dead?
He's an NPC.
No,
I'll
you only-
allow him to roll death saves.
Okay.
He's
He's
been
a party member.
He's a party favorite. With that being the serpent's full turn,
Yeah.
that will bring us to Aethros.
So this fog, did I see where it kind of went? That
You would see that it
Hedrun.
disappeared straight north. So it would be like you would see remnants of it probably at the end of your vision. About there, yeah. There'd be like the tail end of the of their dynamic cloud.
I think that's out of the range. How far can I move this? Yeah, I can only move it 60 feet, so I'm going to leave Moonbeam where it is. Now that I don't have to worry about being petrified. Move here.
That's fine. Just shoot through me. It's fine.
I'm above you.
Oh yeah, fair.
Yeah. And I'll use Sacred Flame,
Okay.
which, yeah, he just like erupts in holy fire, or it descends upon him. He's being mighted by my god. Oh yeah, I gotta roll damage.
It is going to succeed on your attack though.
All right. Bonus action. I can't do anything. Oh. Stay there.
Okay. That'll bring us to Irini, who is still kicking. She.
I wonder how that guy felt about the sheriff dying right next to him.
What was that?
So I wonder how the guy over here felt about the sheriff dying next to him. Not by his hand.
Right? It's just a flash freeze, and he like turns into
Like
another
he's-
sculpture that just kind of breaks apart.
Like he's like, oh,
I wanted to do it.
my buddy. It was my soulmate. They were two halves of the same coin.
Does she have more potions?
She used her 2 potions that she had to heal herself before. She has Vicious Mockery to attack. She has a longsword and a dagger. She could win an attack with her dagger. I'm trying to think of what spell she would use. Song of Rest does not help in this moment.
I'll give aid to the people that are hurting.
Alright, so she's... Oh, the guy behind over here is petrified. So we don't have to worry about him anymore. I mean, she wouldn't know it until she gets a little closer. But still. I mean, Song of Rest is only applicable when you're taking a rest, so it wouldn't be helpful right now. But she could use maybe Mantle of Inspiration. How many Bardic? She has one Bardic Inspiration die yet.
She must step on top of the thing and attack with a bow or something.
Doesn't have a bow. We're gonna get her one when we go back to town, though. She needs something range, and she needs better range spells.
Can I give her one of my bows?
She has her dagger, but the guy's petrified, so it's not like he's coming back. But it's the serpent that we're worried about. I think what she's gonna do. Ooh, I know what she'll do. Okay. She's, as a bonus action, is going to use her Mantle of Inspiration. She's going to play her lyre and play... You would see, like, charming Ibrin and... it'd be Ibrin, who would be within eyesight. Mirrors would probably catch the tail end of it. Some, like, fonts of magic would kind of appear off of her strings. She's going to use her last Bardic Inspiration to give Ibrin...
I already have one.
No. She's going to use it to give you 5 temporary HP. And once you gain those temporary HP, you can immediately use your reaction to move up to your speed without provoking opportunity attacks. Oh, it's 8 temporary HP. Sorry, because she's at level 5 now. So she gives you temporary HP, and she looks to you, and she's like, we gotta take care of the serpent. And you're one of these people I think might be able to help with that. A little bit more than me. And she, like, plays her lyre a little bit more vigorously, and you feel slightly more revitalized. And a sudden urge to maybe run wherever your heart desires, up to your movement.
Could I go up?
You could make a... it would be an athletics check to try and make your way up. Now, I believe if you fail this, you can use your psionic bolster to bolster your roll.
Could I convince you to an acrobatics check?
Persuade me. How would you make it an acrobatics check to climb an ice wall?
I mean, if it's got different holding points, everything else is like essentially free climbing, so being able to not only accurately but swiftly move from grapple to grapple up the wall.
I will allow it. The wall is not just a flat sheet of ice. There are jagged areas.
Turns out you probably wouldn't have needed it.
As you move, it'll be 20 feet upward, climbing to the top of the wall. You are on top of the wall now.
Woo!
Oop, I moved you too. My bad.
Oh, sorry.
Nah, you're good, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna... Maybe I'll go like right there. How about that?
Sure.
Yeah. Does she do anything else on her turn?
Let's see. Standard action. I think... I think she's going to... Oh, wait. I know what I can do. she's going to, as a standard action, a spell that she has had, and I keep forgetting she has. She's going to use Aid to... it would be on yourself, Ibrin. It would be on Ono and on Miris. And your hit point maximum and current hit points increase by 5 for the duration. So you'll have a temporary new hit point max, and your HP increases, like your total HP that you have left increases by 5 too. And I think after that she's gonna just hang tight because she's a hurting unit. And that'll be it. Big Tune is petrified. Matra is petrified. Miris, it's your turn.
I can't change my max hit point override, but I just increased my my left side by 5. I'll just remember that it's an additional 5 for the duration here.
Yeah, the duration for Aid is... It is up to 8 hours. So honestly, it might not really become that relevant after this combat, but you'll have 5 extra HP that you have for vitalization. So here's what it is. Ian, you would see, or Miris, you would see that the two figures who you had saw previously behind this wall, the Tribal Warrior and Matra, are both solid. They look like ice sculptures.
Okay.
Right now. So the Flash Freeze had taken hold of them.
Okay. Did you say the last round that Ono increased the size of the hole that I made?
Yes. So
okay.
Yeah, you would have more range to be able to see. Like, you'd be able to see the serpent, probably through the hole now too.
Okay.
And yeah, if you're standing where Ono is or right next to Irini, like those are the best areas that you would have to be able to see the most amount of stuff. So where you're at, you'd be able to see everything.
Okay. Yeah, I think for now, yeah, I guess I'll just cast Chill Touch again on the serpent.
I will say, because the creature is petrified, I would give you the ability to move your hex too.
Okay, yeah, so I'll go ahead and do that too.
Okay, you move your hex over, serpent engulfed in the purpley glow.
Also, for the hex, what is the ability that you're choosing to give him disadvantage on?
This is true. I forgot about that. You can choose one of his attributes to give him disadvantage on ability checks with that attribute.
Okay.
So, like, Dex save or Wisdom save would probably be one of the better ones, typically.
Okay.
Well, if you're gonna keep trying to do Sacred Flame, Dex, I would say.
I'm probably going to try and smack him with the hammer that I have, but I don't know. Hammer might do more damage. Might be more reliable.
Would that be better to go with, like, a Wisdom, then?
It is entirely your call. If you want to do Wisdom, we can do Wisdom.
Yeah, I guess we'll just do Wisdom for now.
Okay. He has disadvantage on Wisdom ability checks.
Yeah, Wisdom was the right one.
Okay.
Yes.
I just read something. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll go ahead and cast a Chill Touch on him now.
Okay. Very nice, that's gonna hit. Go ahead and roll for damage. A very good roll for Chill Touch. Go ahead and add your Hex Necrotic damage for a 12.
Alright.
Very nice. All right, as you as like your damage that you deal and like your necrotic energy lingers so it can't recover anything, you can tell that this serpent is very much worse for wear. Even with that extra vitality that it had, you see bits of it begin to kind of break off. Some of its fangs that are within its mouth begin to kind of fall out. You feel pretty confident that your party might be able to take it down. It's giving you a lot more hope.
Awesome. Yeah, and I guess that'll be it for my turn then.
That'll bring us to Ebrin.
So, Dakota, question. I'm on top of the ice wall, which is 20 feet up, and there's
Yep.
one basically off to my right running to the serpent. So I can't see anything on the opposite side of it. So, without metagaming, I wouldn't know that Big Tune is a frozen popsicle right now. So would I still have advantage on my attack roll?
No, because he is currently an ice sculpture and cannot provide aid in any way.
He's
So
a
you-
popsicle. Helps.
I mean, he's a giant piece of ice. You could probably break off his arm and lick it like a popsicle, but it's not going to do you any good. You would not have advantage.
Before I make an attack, I'll give you 1 second.
And before you ask, no, the moonbeam does not provide you with advantage either.
No.
We have like steady shot or something like that if you want an advantage.
This is true.
I have steady aim.
Steady aim or whatever. Yeah, for bonus action.
And that would have been nice if the Hex was Dex then. I was thinking about casting Fairy Fire on it. I'll just... What is steady aim? I haven't used that in a while.
You sacrifice your movement, and as a bonus action, you can give yourself advantage on your attack roll that you make that turn. You basically can, as a rogue, give yourself advantage when you don't have it, but you can't move that turn then.
Then I couldn't do Uncanny Dodge or anything like that. Well, roll a d8 for me first.
This is true. I appreciate that you're keeping up with it, because I forget every single time.
We're getting low on hit dice, so I might stop. might start forgetting. My head
Oh,
injury might
man.
start, coming
I
up.
want you to know I'm not fudging this.
Just gonna say you rolled it.
Somehow
Can I
rolled a
s-
0.
Can I side bolster your roll?
Close enough. It is not an ability check. Nice try.
I know. Yeah, I will steady aim my attack and try to get a big one out here.
Okay.
With that, I'm going to sharpshooter it as well.
Okay. So you,
In worst case scenario, I still have a bardic inspiration. Crap.
well,
This is great.
it is your call. Do you feel it hit? Do you feel it missed? What do you want to do?
That missed. That might have turned the tide, though.
That did turn the tide. That will make it hit. Go ahead and roll for damage.
I do not get sneak attack done.
You have advantage on your attack, so you
Oh,
would have
yeah,
sneak
yeah.
attack applicable.
So that is 3d6 plus 10 plus 2.
Ebrin, how do you want to do this?
Getting on top of the wall, you just see the arrow come flying out, hits the giant serpent in the face, and he falls off to the right into the trees, lying. They're dead.
As your arrow flies, smacks it square in the middle of the skull, knocking a ton of its teeth that it had within its gaping maw out and onto the ground. You watch as the part of the serpent that is out from underneath the lake falls over and keels backwards. You can hear the cracking and breaking of its bits of its spine as it falls into one of the trees, almost knocking the tree itself over. The the skeleton itself, instead of just laying there like a skeletal serpent, actually shatters into smaller fragments, forming large pillars of like icicles out from where its body was that erupt down also underneath the lake, basically just forming large spiky, almost as if its own wall of ice made out of its body. But given that only its upper torso is there, it only affects that one area. So it's a giant icicle, I guess, right now. There's a feeling of relief that the party has as you feel as though you have once again removed one of the remaining obstacles to keep you from stopping Hedrun. The tribal warrior next to Matra, Ibrin, you would see, in and of its icy form that it has, also shatters, creating just a pile of dust and like debris on the ground. Worried about your friends, you look and you see Matra, and you look and you see like you turn and look down and you see like, oh no, they do not erupt into pillars of ice, but their body begins, the bodies themselves begin to kind of melt with an evaporatory mist emanating off of them. You feel as though your friends will be back shortly enough, but the ice serpent is dead, leaving just the remaining tribal warrior on the top right side of the screen. That brings us to a petrified Ono, which is dead. This tribal warrior is going to try and turn tail and flee. Seeing the serpent go down has ruined his confidence. Opportunity attack him. He's gonna freaking dip. As the, I will say, as the party, I guess before I end combat, was there, Athros, was there anything that you were intending on doing your turn that didn't involve the serpent? Or were you planning on attacking the serpent?
Well, the serpent's dead, right?
Right. That's what I'm saying, like, I'll end,
yeah.
if that was your...
try and heal Spit if he melted. Like,
Okay.
is he still making death saving throws? Like, can I try and
He-
heal him? Like,
Or
is he dead?
his death saving throws actually will start once the petrification is done. So once he's melted, beginning to melt, that's when he has to start rolling. Any statuses that he had are paused during that time period. So once he's thawed, that's when he has to start. So you'd be able to probably heal him before you have to start making him.
Yeah, then I would just use my healing hand on him
Okay.
to give him 6 hit points.
As you would come down to the ground and give him your healing hands, I think that's where we're going to pick it up next time, since combat is officially over. As you guys survived. I'm so proud of you.
Yeah.
I was very worried for a hot second there. I was like, did I make this too challenging? Did I overwhelm the party?